Hey y'all, Rochelle here, your delightful crafter. Um, I have pulled out an older phone to see how I like it. Um, I'm hoping it's just I'm tired of like my phone being occupied. The one thing I've noticed is this phone here. I can't zoom out any further. Like this is compared to my 22 plus. So we're going to have to see how this works out. As the title says, this is an MFT haul. I've actually had this for a bit, because y'all know I haven't been on for a while. We're just busy working around the house. We have a lot going on, and I'm still kind of in that, I guess, hermit mode. I really don't care to go anywhere, see anybody. Just kind of been dwelling around the house. But I need to get this stuff put away. So I'm recording this, and I have I think the store's called Craft and Create or something. I have another haul. It's mostly, actually, I think it's all Cricut stuff. So I will probably record it for another video this week. But please don't hold me to that, but that will be the next video. Anywho, as I love MFT's stuff, this box contains a whole lot of happy. Open quick and get crafty. Well, it's still sitting in the box, so shame on me. Anywho, I'm going to pull this down. I don't want to lay it flat because my address is there, and I'll be honest, I'm being lazy and don't want to have to cover it up. So, the bulk of this is MFT launched I don't know if they launched new colors or formula or what their deal was. But I bought the bundle of all the new stuff. All the new inks, that is. And then I am going to slowly start collecting their cardstocks. Just because I do like their color selection. But I'm still a die-hard Tonic and Basil fan as far as cardstock goes. But I have been liking the MFT, so I think and Spellbinders. And Spellbinders is expanding there, so I'm going to start building up that supply as well, but a little at a time. Like I said, we just have a lot going on. You know, with the whole nightmare of the past couple of years, you know, the price of cars have gone through the roof. Even used cars are stupid expensive. A lot of used cars now cost as much, if not more, than brand new cars. Like the same cars that were when they were brand new. It's stupid. I talk about my car. Her name's Alice. And I love her to death. She's a 12. We bought her in 14. I'm the second owner. And I love her as much today as the day we bought her. But, I mean, she's coming up on 11 years old. And so we just had the tension arm, and we had a good chunk of stuff done to the car about 3 weeks ago, basically right after I got rear-ended. And this payday, I am sending her back in so that she can get her timing belt replaced. And once that's replaced, the only other things I really need to do to her are I want to get the coolant flushed, the transmission flushed, I want to get all of those systems flushed. And I'm a huge fan of BG products. If you're not familiar with them, I I believe they're really big with NASCAR and racers, but only certified shops carry BG, and so they do like. And I'm not sponsored. I've been using BG for what 15 ever since I found out about them 15 years ago, and every well with my car now because she's kind of a senior. Um, I give her a BG oil change, every oil change. Up until about 3-4 years ago, it was every other. Um, but if you have an older car, doing a BG oil change, you'll notice a huge difference in your engine. I'm just I'm just that big of a fan. And there's a whole line. And if you can show a history of you using the products, these services, they'll warranty. I haven't checked into all of it. I mean, fortunately, we really haven't had to use it just because I baby my car. She's a 2012 Honda Cross Tour. If you're not familiar with them, they were discontinued. Honda discontinued them in 15, which I'm so sad because I was wanting to get a new one. But basically, it's a Honda Accord hatchback. But the difference is it sits a few inches higher. It's actually a few inches wider and a few inches longer than an Accord. And it was made to compete with like the Subaru Outback, some of the other like crossover SUVs. But I guess she didn't meet their standards of what they wanted. But I'll tell you what, I've had her 10 years now, 14. I've had her 9 years now. To this day, at least once or twice a month, I still get compliments on her. They're like, what is this? And it's always women. Because she's a sharp, actually I call her a bubble butt because she's got a big wide end. So she's got a big butt on her. But I love her. And she's almost like a small van, but not. And she's a lot bigger inside than people think. If I think about it, I'll post a picture of her, or I think I've put a picture of her on the community page. Her name is Alice. We're 8 minutes into this. I haven't even got into the video. Her name is Alice because her color is called Twilight Blue, and my favorite character in Twilight is Alice. So, hence her name. Anywho, we are coming up on 8.5 minutes, and I've not done a thing as far as this haul. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I usually save the chit chat for the end, but it's reversed today. I've got more chit chat that I'll save for the end, though. So anyway, the first two things, it's not cardstock, but in that family, they have some vellum, and so they have they call this one the translucent vellum. So this is the 30 pound, and there's only 10 sheets. So this is like your traditional, I'll go ahead and open it because I got to put them in their new pockets anyway. All right, I'm making a mess. As soon as I'm done with this video, I have to go downstairs and finish dinner. I'm making authentic Jamaican jerk chicken. Something I absolutely love and learned how to make in Jamaica. So I finally went and got all the stuff, and the chicken's been marinating and all that yummy. Anywho, so we have your standard, your standard vellum. So there's 10 sheets. Well, now that doesn't want to go in, but that's okay. Like I said, I got to put it in its pocket. So there's the translucent, and then this is heavyweight, and there's a huge difference. This is also 10 sheets, come on. I mean, just in the packaging, you can see the difference. And here, we'll do this part. There's 10 sheets in here, and there's 10 sheets in that one. Big difference, right? So, doesn't want to... It's very... I mean, you can kind of see through it, but it's very thick and hard. Hence the heavyweight. So I got a pack of each of those. And then my freebie, was this my freebie? I think this was, no, this was my freebie. Because I didn't see my packing slip. Oh yeah, and if you're, I've never shopped with MFT, or I've never heard of them. I'm not sponsored. I just love them. They always include a Jelly Belly. I've learned to stay away from the, it's kind of the yellowy white ones, because I think they're actually from the Bean Boozled line. And I always, it's never a good thing for me. So this is like a yummy orangey tangerine. Yum yum. So anywho, I believe this was my freebie with MFT. When you spend $60, you get, they always put 3 choices up. They're usually stamp sets, but they also have some dies. And you know, this is really great for foliage or making wreaths. And so I got that. Then I'm ordering some of the Office line, but not many of them because I'm not a fan of them. But we have World's Best Boss. And Office is a place where dreams come true. Well, that's a joke. It is your birthday. Why are you the way that you are? That's what she said. In fact, you are awesome. So I thought I could use that. And then the only other stamp and die that I bought is a Christmas set. And it's called Merry Christmas. There's a moose. If you didn't get that. Super, super cute. We have a little snow globe with the little snowman, a couple different stockings, the tree, sending you warm hugs. It's the moose wonderful time of the year. A special delivery of wishes for a very Merry Christmas. And I love this hot chocolate. It's amazing. I love the little fluffy pillows. And of course, y'all know me. I got the coordinating die set. So there. That's it. The only other thing I got were these inks. So, y'all, y'all know. You've been here well. You know, I never come prepared as far as if I'm going to swatch anything. But I guess, as you can see, I haven't even opened them. I did go that far. I saved the opening to share with y'all. I'm just going to pull it all out. Because I actually save all packaging. Because my husband's always making stuff. If you're not aware, I'm married to a nerd, which is awesome. Because I love Star Trek and Star Wars, only he puts me to shame. So he makes swords and lightsabers. So all the kids in the neighborhood know they can come to our house when Chris has the garage open. Or sometimes they actually ring the bell and he'll go open up the garage. And we hold on to them. And then they come and get them. And because they break them a lot. And he just fixes them and gives them back. I don't even know where I was going with that. Squirrel brain. I totally forgot where I was going with that. I was talking about I forgot. It's another thing that's going on with me. My memory's been really bad. Anyway, oh, I was talking about packing material. But he also makes stuff for friends of ours and for kids of friends of ours. And was it last year? Yeah, last year I bought him a 3D printer for our anniversary. And so he's always 3D printing stuff, including parts. He is making, again, we're talking Star Wars here, The Mandalorian. There are groups out there where you have to make your own armor, helmet, and all that. And so he's printing all the stuff to make his Mandalorian armor or suit so he can join the Mandalorian Mercs, which is like the local chapter of these groups. And they like go to hospitals and dress up for kids and all that fun stuff. But anywho, so he's always making stuff and shipping stuff out to friends and family. So I always save packaging, especially if it's bubble wrap. Anyway, let's get into the ink. I believe I don't know if they changed their formula, but I know all of my MFT ink were in spots, and so they changed it to full size. I have no idea. But anywho, so we have Lemon Drop, and these are dye inks. They're not pigment inks. So we have Lemon Drop, Grape Jelly, Wild Cherry, Blue Yonder, Milk Chocolate, Blue Beyond, Summer Splash, Orange Zest. This makes me think of Push Pops. Don't ask me. I don't know. This color just makes me think of Push Pops. Yes, our trash is actually running today. We have Tropical Teal, Limelight, Cotton Candy, Boysenberry, Ripe Raspberry, ooh, Gravel Gray. It's really hard to see, but that is Snow Cone. We have Jalapeno Popper, which I like jokingly call Jalapeno. We have Red Hot. Not a big fan of that red. Sour Apple. Woo. Cornflower. Amareno Cherry. Now that is a beautiful red. Look at that. That is a red. Love it. And then we have Grape Sickle, Craft, Cement Gray, and Field Day. So, yep. So that's what I got in this haul. I really haven't been seeing a lot out there that I had to have or need. So I really have not bought anything in a couple weeks. It's actually kind of shocking. But I'm not, I told you guys I'm kind of backing down and putting some other stuff as priority right now, like my health. I think, don't quote me, that this bundle might still be available. I'm not sure. Please don't quote me, because I've had this for a few weeks. I do have a cart just sitting there. But I just haven't bit the bullet and bought anything. I have a cart sitting with Spellbinders. I'm actually waiting with Spellbinders till I think it's the middle of the month. I pre-ordered the Better Press. If you're not familiar with the Better Press, it's basically a letterpress system that the system looks a lot like their Glimmer system, but it's not. They're completely different. So I've already bought it. I've already paid for it, but it's not shipping, I think, for another week or so. And once they start shipping, then all the accessories to it will be up for sale. And I plan on making a big purchase there because there's a lot of their plates that I'm wanting. I've seen them already. They're just not for sale. And I was discussing this in another video. I reached out to Spellbinders and they confirmed. They confirmed with me, and I think I said this already, that they are in the process. They're still working things out. It'll be after the launch. I don't know how long, but they are in the process of offering custom plates. Because that's the whole thing about letterpressing is you want to make something like elegant. So like, if you want to make your own wedding invitations or special announcements and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to do with mass produced. And when you're ordering custom, like elegant invitations and stuff, it's letterpressing basically that you're paying for. And a long time ago, when the company was called Letter Press, was bought out by We Are Memory Keepers, you used to be able to order a custom plate. And that's what I loved so much about it. But Spellbinders did confirm that yes, they are in the works of figuring out a custom ordering system for plates that you might want. So putting that out there. As with a lot of systems that come out, it's another expense. It's expensive. I am worried that people are gonna not be interested in it. Because letterpressing is completely different than glimmer foiling, and it's a completely different look, and it is quite beautiful. That's because I have the We Are Memory Keepers letterpress system, something I really enjoyed. I haven't used it in a while, but I think so. The pre-order, I don't know if it's still available on Spellbinders. Again, if you're interested in it, the pre-order bundle was $129 or something like that. I got a I bought it during a sale, and then my discount went on top of that, so I got a really good deal on the pre-order bundle. But I believe the system alone, because the pre-order is a bundle, so it comes with extra stuff. But the system, once it's launched, I believe is going to be $79. And it'll just come with the basic, like, one ink. The bundle I have, I bought straight from Spellbinders. There are like private companies, like mom and pops, that are craft stores that are offering their own bundles, which I highly suggest you try to hunt them down to see who they are, because they're offering completely different bundles from Spellbinders. So I highly recommend checking that out to see what is going to work for you. The ones I've seen are ones for in Canada, and I want to say they're pretty fantastic bundles that these people are putting together. So I'm just putting that out there. But yeah, of course, Spellbinders is saying it works with their systems, but it does work with your Big Shot. I believe it does work with your Gemini. It has to be a system that'll take, if your system will take the Glimmer Plate system, then it'll take the Better Press system. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Because I'm not an expert with the Better Press, but I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping to, well, it ships in another week or so, so I'm hoping to get it in time to make a special card for my grandparents, because I'm still working on that project that I mentioned to y'all. It's a anniversary gift. We're going for my grandfather's 90th birthday, but in March they celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary. And so it's going to be a late anniversary gift given on my grandfather's birthday, but it's basically a family tree. It's going to be kind of 3D-ish, and my grandmother sometimes watches these videos, but I don't think she watches a lot of them. Pumpkins are really kind of big with our family, and their old property that they had up until 13, it was a beautiful property. It was like, let's say it was 12 acres or so, but it was called Pumpkin Hollow. And so the family tree is actually going to be a giant pumpkin patch. And I'm still working on it. The pumpkins are not the issue. It's figuring out my vines that has been the bane of my existence for this project. And so there's that. And then, as I've mentioned in another video, his family is bunched up in Redding, California, which is Northern California by Mount Lassen. And I'm trying to figure out a way to get Mount Lassen in the background. And then my grandparents, my grandfather, the farm that he grew up on, I'm trying to get a picture of it so I can convert it to an SVG file. And our family name, there's a big road in Redding with my family's name on it. It's still there. And that's what it's called, Blank Hill Road. And then I'm trying to get a picture of my grandfather's old pickup truck and get that converted to an SVG so I can get it all in there. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty big. I haven't figured out the dimensions that it's going to be, but I'll have to take it in and get it custom framed and matted. So that's what's going on there. And then health-wise, we're still kind of messed up. My blood work is still not coming out right. They don't know why. So they're doing more blood work. But I am tired 24/7, literally 24/7. I'm just exhausted. I kind of discussed some of this in a video before, but we still don't know what's going on. But so that's neither here nor there. But thanks for checking in on me. Those of you that have popped in, emailed, or a few of you have my text. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Like I said, my next video will technically be a Cricut haul, and I can't remember the name of the store I bought it from. And then, honestly, I think the next video after that will probably be the Better Press when it arrives. So yeah. But I need to get this wrapped up so that I can go check on my jerk chicken that's marinating. I have it still an hour before I gotta get it on the grill. But anyway, I love y'all to pieces. And I'm not sure if I'm liking this phone because it really shrinks down viewing the image, I guess. But with that, I love y'all to pieces. As always, happy crafting. Bye bye.